Ordinary Extraordinary Brother. What's crack-a-lackin'? What's crack-a-lackin'? What's good, y'all? This is a continuation video of the video I just did about 15 minutes ago, talking about how people cheer on and support and encourage toxic behavior. And one of the things that I'll say I've noticed about it is, when you're toxic and you can get a following, you rise to the top. But you also fall quickly because you're not really built on anything except acting like a fool. And anybody can do that. So it's more like your entertainment for them. It's not like your real entertainment like Michael Jackson or Stevie Wonder or someone who has real talent that's going to last throughout the ages. You're here today, gone tomorrow because there's no real talent that being marketed. And the people around you that you attract that are going to help you with your career. I said it wrong the first time, but with your career, God, I can't talk. But with your career, are just people that are just trying to use you until you're no longer profitable. And it's kind of what I would call big punch theory. It's kind of like if you have two guys that can box. You have one guy who can throw a hard punch that can knock somebody out, but there's no footwork, there's no defense, there's no head movement. But you got a guy who had everything else except that knockout punch. If they go together, maybe the big punch guy may win. But when that guy gets trained, he'll be a champion. But when the big punch guy gets trained, all he has is that, and no one's teaching him anything more than when someone can duck and dodge that punch, he's in trouble. And then when people start nailing him with some big punches, he's out. So that's what I think they're doing with this. Someone can make a stink or make something happen real quick and make people get excited. But then when there's no long-term future in this, the person who was hot will be abandoned. That's just how it is. And another thing I wanted to peep game on and want people to check out is, when I really thought about how far back this toxic behavior goes, it really goes all the way back to Rome. Because when you think about in the Colosseum, people wanted to see people get their eyes poked out. People wanted to see people get their tongue poked out. People went there to see people die, to see animals die. It was much worse then than what it is today. It was like a beastly, horrible spectacle of seeing people being maimed and being killed for the audience's amusement. I can't say anything right. I'm like the audience amusement. God, I'm so ghetto. But, so it goes way back to people wanting to see these sorts of things. And it's just modernized itself to seeing people do pranks on people that aren't suspecting, that think they're going to really get hurt, or sometimes people do get hurt, or just saying things they shouldn't say, and just acting in a way they shouldn't act, running around flashing cash and all this sort of stuff. And something else that's sad for some of these ones that are teenagers or children, their parents and older siblings are putting them in front of the camera to act this way, putting them in front of the camera to be toxic and cause chaos. And then you got the crowd and the fans just cheering them on to do more dumb and chaotic things. So it goes on and on and on. It's like a never-ending vicious cycle of toxic behavior or toxicity. Maybe I made up a new word right there. But, that's how deep this goes back to. And also to top it off, you got the people's parents involved in this, people's older sisters and older brothers telling these people, and some of these people are as young as like 9, how to act toxic and how to act a fool. So hopefully the tide will change eventually and people will wake up and understand that it's cool to have talent, but you have to have a long-term talent that's long-lasting. If you're going to be funny, you got to have like Dave Chappelle type talent and work to go in that direction. If you're going to do hip-hop, you need to try to have some Nas, Big L type of talent, And whatever you're going to do, if you're going to act, you need to have some Lawrence Fishburne, Denzel Washington type of talent. So that being said, this is Ordinary Extraordinary Brother. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Peace.